saying, darling, where do we go?
What is up, YouTube? It's Fallow, and I'm checking in today playing a little bit of Don't Starve Together. This is a basic review of the game. I know it's been out for a while. I know a lot of people have not even heard about this game. As you see here, I'm going through the character list. There's literally like 12 characters to pick from, so there's a good choice of characters. This is one of those games that you look at and you're just like, it doesn't really look interesting. You play it, and you go 6 or 7 days, 10 days, whatever you do, and you get to the point and you're just like, you killed, or you starve, or your insanity kicks in and you start going crazy. Whatever happens, and then you die. And then you're like, well, dang, I made it 10 days. I'm gonna try to go 12 or 14 or 20 or whatever it works for you. It's one of those games that you play and you really get into, and you could play for hours. I mean, it's really kind of Tim Burtonish style looking, so it's really kind of dark, and it's a really cool game to play. I'm not even kidding you. It's one of my favorite games. If I was to rate it right now, hands down, I'd give it a 10 out of 10 because it's just a lot of fun to play. I think it's underrated. A lot of people don't play it. It's not really big with competitions of any sorts. To me, it's just one of those casual games. You can sit down, relax, play a little bit of Don't Starve Together, and have some fun. You get lots of gathering, lots of building, lots of structures, lots of things to improve your base. Overall, it's one of those games that you can really get into because you got to gather, and you got to gather a lot. Now, there is a ton of mods for this game. Don't get me wrong. I have played with a massive amount of mods in this game. There's, stacking mods, there's bigger backpacks, there's bigger toolbars, there's all kinds of mods that'll help you out with this game. It is difficult. I think on this, it took me about 50 minutes, and I made it to day 6, I would say. I kind of went through and kind of cut in bits and pieces of what was going on day and night, days, and try to get everything into this video as much as I possibly can. I did get owned, finally, after day 6. This thing was annoying. This is a mandrake, and if you're a Harry Potter fan, that's the first thing I always think of is mandrakes. Or there's other games, obviously, with mandrakes in them, but they're annoying. This dude chased me around, wouldn't stop until it was the next day. Drove me nuts. Absolutely nuts. But it's one of these games that you just enjoy. you enjoy playing, you enjoy going through, you enjoy doing it. It gets a little kind of nervous at nighttime when you run out of fire, or you don't want to run out of fire. Whatever you do, nighttime, make sure your fire is lit. Don't do that mistake I did, which I think I put it in the video. I want to say that at some point in time, I think I put it in the video where I ran out of light. It happens. Make sure you have the materials. I spawned into a really bad spot. There was no flint. There was no flint and tinder. There was very little grass. I think this is the only grass I got until closer to the end when I started building stuff. And I should have taken advantage of all the grass. So remember, every material you see, everything you pick up is super important because you're going to need it one way or another. You got flowers that give you insanity back. You lose your insanity, that little bar in the middle up top in the right hand corner, that's your brain basically telling you that you're going crazy. You eat some flowers, you get some insanity back. Awesome. The heart, obviously, is your life. Pretty easy mode. And the stomach is your hunger. Try to keep these up. It's important that you do. Because if you go crazy, you're going to start seeing things. You're going to start seeing illusions. Creatures at the night, creatures during the day. You're going to start noticing the game gets a little different, a little darker, a little fuzzier. It's kind of like a crazy, like a trip kind of video. Video is what it is, and it's really a great video. So you have a lot to do in this game. Gather, build, create. What you want to do first is obviously get enough to do your tools, your food, and your fire. Having a base by day 6, not really important. Having a base by day 10, kind of important. You do get started getting attacked at nighttime, so you kind of want to try to have a base. I would say a solid squared off structure with a gate, maybe by day 7, day 8. I wasn't able to do that. I was unlucky completely. I got a ton of food all over the place, a ton of food. But I just couldn't get flint, I couldn't get tinder. It happens. The game will keep you entertained. Honestly, it's cheap. I want to say right now it's $19.99 in Steam. Yeah, probably remotely close to the same on Xbox. I want to say it's the same. I have them both. I play them both. I enjoy them both. Like I said, PC, you get to play with, other people. With Xbox, you can't. You can only play with yourself. So that kind of sucks. There's times where I'm like, oh, dang, I wish I could play this on Xbox with people. Because on PC, you can have 4 people. On Xbox, you can't. It makes it easier with more people because you have more people gathering stuff, more people getting, materials together. You don't have, you have a better chance of survival, of course. If you have never played games like this, like Terraria, another game that I really want to do a review on because it's another awesome game, and I know it's old and things of that nature. But I think a review on any game is good because people want to know exactly what you think of the game. Truthfully, I'd buy this again. I would. I'd actually buy this game again if I had to. It is the most amazing game I've played as far as this kind of graphics go with these kind of 2D pictures and 2D images. To me, if you're gonna play a game and you're gonna have fun with it, why not and sit back and enjoy? It's kind of like you just get to go through and listen to the cool music and the sounds and the creatures gathering and setting yourself on fire because that happens. It's a great game. So go ahead and check out what the video has to offer here. I want you guys to exactly see what's going on. And I'm going to come in at the end and kind of talk a little bit, but I think you guys are going to enjoy this. So I'm going to stop talking for just a few minutes, let this video play on, and really let you guys kind of get a total grip of what this game has to offer. Hey guys, so I hope you really enjoyed that video. I know I talked for a good portion of the video, that wasn't the plan, but there's so much to talk about with this game. I finally found grass, by the way, and I took advantage of it. Unfortunately, it's going to take advantage of me here very shortly. I'm on day 6 here, so it gets a little bit more challenging. Um, it, like I said, if you haven't bought this game, if you haven't had a chance to do it, go out and get it. Honestly, it's one of those games that I can't say anything bad about. I really do love this game. It is fun. It is adventurous, and if you play with some friends and you guys are just bored one night, say you have a main game you play all the time, and just one of these nights you're like, dang, I wish we had a game to play to kind of like get away from MMOs or get away from first-person shooters. This is the game to go to. Truthfully, it really is. It's an awesome game. If you guys have not played it yet, check it out. Let me know what you think about the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. As always, guys, thanks for watching. There'll be a lot more videos coming in the future, and I hope you guys enjoyed.